Okay, we're going to start with the unboxing. This is the cd009 adapter to the automatic bell housing. So it fits the RF8 tunnel a little better. Let's just open this up, I guess. So this is the one where I cut the bell housing off and stuff. I'm sure you guys have already done research if you're looking at this. I plan on cutting it off in this video and bolting it on. Shouldn't be too difficult. Some cool stickers. So yeah, ordering was a little weird. I had to do a confirmation on the order. I had to send like a picture of my ID, and a picture of the order and stuff. And then after that, then he was able to ship it out and everything. So that was on my fault though. I just didn't check my email after like 8 days. But then it like arrived within the same week, so it was really fast. Well, this kit was just under $600 with shipping. So this whole build is very, very cheap. I mean, everybody thinks a 2JZ and a cd009 build is going to be expensive. The expensivest part is going to be the clutch, probably. Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, this is already open right there, it's weird. Let's see. So you got the J2 bill housing. Just provided them that information. And there, that thing was, that's pretty beefy. Didn't think it was gonna be that cool. Alright. Some bolts. No big deal. Fancy there. I would assume that would be the pilot bushing to the end of the shaft for the transmission. Makes that noise too. Open this up a little bit. Sure is pretty. Interesting. Very, very cool. Very good, very good word. I'm used to all this eBay stuff. I mean, I'm not used to spending $600 on a part, so yeah, I'm very impressed. This is cool. No burrs or nothing. This is great. Little dirt or something there. Not dirt, like it's on my finger. Piece of the plastic of the bag or something, you know. You just blow it out like that, there's gone. Pretty cool. Everything is really nice. No burrs like you would feel on the inside of a case of a casting of a transmission. So, alright, I don't know why we need to do anything more. What I'm gonna do right now is, I guess, if you guys don't care about the bolts, it's no big deal, it's just bolts to bolt it on. I'm just gonna probably stop the video, cut it off here, and then I will show what we gotta do next, I guess. Alright. I got the bellows in cut. Simple enough. You guys don't really need to watch me do that. It's pretty basic. And you see the size difference. Quite a difference there. I already went ahead, removed all these bolts right here, because that's where that sits, and I'm sure you already know that. You've seen this done. You can imagine what you're buying. Nothing too crazy in there. I guess we just put this on there where the pattern lines up. I looked at the instructions right here. See, I looked at them. This is pretty self-explanatory. You can see this is here, beveled like this. This probably goes like this, so you can fit something flat here. Probably being that. I've seen people like post they forgot to label their bolts. Well, they only go one place. See that thread right there? I forgot to label my bolt. No, nobody cares. If you can't manage to figure out where the bolts go or where to cut this, and you need to watch somebody cut this, you shouldn't be doing any of this. This is pretty basic. You cut this off. Grinder, the simplest tool. A 12-year-old uses them. Cut them off. You pull this dealy thing off. See? I'm so stupid, I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I can make this work. Match up the pattern. Slap it on. And it looks... Yeah, I'm correct. So you put it on there. And you put this on. And you put it on a car. I don't really want to scuff that new shiny piece up just because I'm making fun of people that can't do anything. I don't know. Facebook's full of all sorts of funny people. So you just pretty much don't want to mar that up. That's your main seal for your transmission, front main seal of your transmission. So I'm gonna bolt this together. I'm gonna remove this gasket. Oh, it's a metal gasket. I like metal gaskets. Metal gaskets are reusable. I will probably just clean this up a little bit. I like copper gasket spray. That stuff works really well, but I don't really know. It looks like there's some, that's rust. I don't know if that's a sealant, that's just rust, because those bolts are there, and I probably should put some type of sealant on there. I don't know if I want to just reuse this, smash it on there. We'll see what I do. I will stop the video, and once I start the video back up, we'll see what I did for this, if I put gasket sealer on it or if I just put it back together. Well, it's back together. I was noticing that these bolts are not rust, that they're like a silicone or a thread lock. And they're all down at the bottom. They're in the bottom bolts. The reason being is so oil or something doesn't pass over the threads, through the threads, and come leaking out. I didn't do that. This is all probably just going to be mocked up in a car and everything right now, so and taken apart and painted. But yeah, it's just something to note because I didn't see that in the directions. Looked at the instructions here and I thought this was kind of interesting. They did point out some cool features, like you should notch this out for your clutch sleeve and stuff like this. But you would have noticed that putting that together, that they wouldn't have cleared, and you would have needed to open that up. And I mean, you should know a lot of this stuff. This should be very basic stuff. And you should have been able to do all this stuff before get these instructions. But what I did notice, I didn't see any silicone on the bolts being talked about, which, like I said, you should know all this stuff. This area, I thought this was funny, the statement right here, grind this area down to fit your bigger clutch. Well, that's not anything to do with a clutch, but you can obviously see this picture is what they're talking about in the previous statement. You can see this is the areas there, and it's pretty cool that they pointed that out. So you won't have to do it twice. But the only reason I came to the directions just to see anything about the silicone on the bolts. Thread lock, obviously. But yeah, I didn't see anything about the bolts need to be siliconed. I didn't actually read, I just looked at the pictures like a typical dumb person. But yeah, so I mean, I don't really need to read. You can see it right here, there's silicone on it. I pulled these off the bottom. So yeah, this will be pretty cool. I'll cut this off like the directions said. I seen this in the directions, like I showed you. It was on the wrong picture of diagram 12 or something, I think it was. So you cut this off and it'll probably fit the tunnel of the RX-8 a lot better. Cut this down, I've seen somewhere else in a form somewheres, but just stuff that would be a lot nicer to know before you go put it in and stuff doesn't fit, you know? But yeah, not really sure what the heck this darn thing is. It'll go though. I'll get this off here somehow. Just a plug or something, but it's the only thing really holding me up on it. Just gotta get the gaskets and throw it together.